are continuing Phoenix Wright today, the second case. Let's go. I'm not gonna read everything, just the important things. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I am the detective, Jesus. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. Precinct, sir. Please describe for us the details of this murder. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. They're still calling it a statue. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What is this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give it a try. Hold on just a second. Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink? In pink's claim was hard evidence? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, detective? Too good to be true. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. I'm about to crush your dreams, little man. True. Present the autopsy report, I believe. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow by a blunt object. She died immediately. No butting your way out of this one, detective. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after, I believe. Yup. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Yeah, damn him. No shit. No, I'm not ashamed. It's not his fault. For him. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. No, it's not good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I don't think she's innocent. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent exactly? I mean, look at her. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder happened? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law office. That is right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. It was like 9 at night. I looked out of the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Fay is understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques as well. Her correlative way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Yes, I'm doing it. Of course I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. How did you know it was my client? Oh, well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. I still question it though. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that she's lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, my affair, you would have witnessed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yeah. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert in fashion, but her hairdo looks far normal to me. Don't be mean. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Oh yeah, she was. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling details were necessary, darling. The court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Yeah, I'm not reading that out loud. Your testimony again, if you would. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. How did she know about the thinker? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Jesus. Just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And it was found guilty of murder. A witness saw the murder with her own eyes, that's all. That's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Questions are all I have. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. How is that even possible? The law office Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. No. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty, if I remember correctly. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Take a look right now. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is, as the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. It is, as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. He's not reacting, that's why. He knows. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. Of course he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. There's no way. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Maya's phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. You have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone. And it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 AM. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store that was again? I go to so many. I sure do. The witness claims she has seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's easy. The clock itself. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. I think it's time. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today? It's coming. Oh, she's ugly. Porcupine? You sure did. Stop that. Kawaii. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April, you knew the weapon was a clock because... No, she heard about it. She had heard that it was a clock. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. A wiretap. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. taping the victim Miss Mia's phone, were you not? It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defendant truly claims that the witness was taping our phone? Absolutely. I think yes, she did. A cell phone again. Listen once more. Sorry. To the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue. Yes, the thinker. And it tells you the time. You used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? The defense demands an answer. Oh gosh, he's ugly. I can't stop yawning. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up. Shut up, all of you. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't TPD taping irrelevant? You were taping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tipped her phone? Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee but cold. I like that too. And if you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. The witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been taping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Faye, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Oh, but she is. Of the murder, at least. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Faye. That is my condition. What? Yeah. Accept it. I've got nothing to lose except for everything. Understood. I accept your condition. No, it's fine. We're gonna win. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. This is it. If I can prove Miss May was involved with the murder somehow, now Maya will be finished. Press this one. Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly. And most definitely, sir, 9 PM. How can you be so sure? Why would she be so particular about the time? To have an alibi? You are sure it was Miss April May herself? What? We don't say that in French, I think. I haven't heard that one. Ah, embrasser. Okay. Embrace. Embrasser, c'est pas... It's not the same. Okay. No, it's not the same meaning. Embrace and embrasser, not the same. It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss. Oh gosh. Why would you have done that? Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing there, yeah. Is that it? Just wait. Finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. Please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This tirade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright. She was just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was the disappointment? Even I'd have little chance with her lover there. Lover? What did he say? What did you say? Oh, rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Yeah. The witness will answer the question. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? You didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Indeed. It was the good barrister here, Mr. Edgeworth, who he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Got him. You fool. No, you're the fool here. I've done it, I've won. For now. Miss April May checked in a twin room with a man, correct? Yes. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That is right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? The man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was taping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. got him, upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense look into this matter fully. Am I understood? That is all today for the trial of my FA. Court is adjourned. We did it. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eye wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine, if you say so. What happens with me? Do I get to go home now? No, you're still not out of the woods yet. No, I don't think so, not yet. I see. But I got a great lead into this trial. Lead? The man with Miss May. He's the key. This case is far from closed. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think it was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April's May testimony. April's May. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. I'm gonna stop here and continue tomorrow. Thank you for watching.